I would like to present about pigments, and today's topic is photosynthesis one, which is pigments and photosystem. As we know that photosynthesis is a process in which carbohydrate is synthesized by using sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water. It occurs in the thylakoid, of course, thylakoid membrane of the chloroplast, which contains many pigments such as chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, and carotenoids. So these pigments are grouped together to form photosystems. There are two types of photosystem, which is photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Both these systems absorb light energy and convert it into biochemical energy. By right, both photosystems have the same function, but they will have a slight differ in absorption of the wavelength. But in this lesson, I would like you know that I would like you to identify the components of a photosystem, differentiate between photosystem 1 and photosystem 2, describe the functions of pigments in the photosystem, explain the absorption spectrum and action spectrum of the pigments. So now this diagram shows the transverse section of the leaf containing chloroplast. Okay, then I move my cursor to the cells, and here distributions of chloroplast at the palisade mesophyll, and then distribution of chloroplast at the spongy mesophyll, and also do not forget at the gut cells. And then, as I said, cells contains the chloroplast is the palisade mesophyll, spongy mesophyll, and gut cells. And from here, what you can observe that cells have the most number of chloroplasts. That is a palisade mesophyll. Okay, then here is a chloroplast organelle. Okay, this is chloroplast organelle where photosynthesis occurs. So I click on the label so that you will know the parts of the chloroplast organelle. Okay, from here, chloroplast organelle consists of the outer membrane here. Okay, outer membrane, inner membrane, here, inner membrane, flattened intermembrane space, and a flattened membrane sac inside the chloroplast called thylakoid. Okay, so this is thylakoid, and you got a matrix of chloroplast is a stroma. Okay, and then a stack of thylakoid we said grana. Let's zoom inside to observe the grana. Okay, this is detailed structure of the thylakoid. Okay, first, when we zoom in to the chloroplast organelle, the fluid of the chloroplast surrounding the thylakoid membrane is called stroma. Stroma. A stuck portion of the thylakoid membrane in the chloroplast is called grana. And then I zoom more into the membrane of thylakoid. What you can see is a photosystem. Okay, photosystem on thylakoid membrane. Then I click on label. Okay, now you can view the pigments of a photosystem. Then you will realize that photosystem consists of chlorophyll molecules, accessory pigments, and associated electron acceptors. So they convert light energy to chemical energy. Then here the explanation for the label, which is first chlorophyll A. Chlorophyll A is the primary pigment. Chlorophyll B and carotenoids are the accessory pigments. All right, remember that chlorophyll A is the primary pigment. Chlorophyll B and carotenoid are accessory pigments. Okay, then this diagram shows the structure of chlorophyll A, right, and chlorophyll B. So now, what is the difference between chlorophyll A and B? Okay, why chlorophyll A is differ with B? Actually, chlorophyll B has a methyl group, whereas chlorophyll B has an aldehyde group. Okay, aldehyde group, while chlorophyll A has a methyl group. Then now I will click the play button and you need to observe the proton striking now. Okay, striking the photosystem. All right, so that's all. Okay. Okay, what you need to observe are how the photon light striking the accessory pigments into the primary center. So now, how does the light reach chlorophyll A? So light energy is transferred from one pigment molecule to another until it reaches a primary, which is a chlorophyll A. Okay, then what are the pigment molecules involved in the transfer of light energy to chlorophyll A? So that are chlorophyll B and carotenoids, right? So accessory pigment chlorophyll B and carotenoid. So these pigment molecules involved in the transfer of light energy until it reach chlorophyll A. So now, okay, then when light energy reaches chlorophyll A, what happened? Now, when the light energy reaches chlorophyll A, the primary reaction, the electrons are excited and go to the higher energy level and reach the primary acceptor. All right, so here the chlorophyll A and the primary electron acceptor together will form a reaction center. So chlorophyll A and primary acceptor together, they will form or we call reaction center. Okay, photosynthesis is initiated at the reaction center. So here is the part where the photosynthesis is initiated. Okay, then uh, I will, I click on compare so that you can view the structure of the photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. All right, here there are two types of photosystem, namely photosystem 1, okay, and photosystem 2 here. Okay, then what you can observe at the photosystem 1. Okay, why is the reaction center of photosystem 1 named as P700? I guess you already observed there is a wavelength of light 700 nanometer strikes the pigments and the pigments absorb this light of wavelength 700 nanometer. Okay, now I will move my cursor over photosystem to please observe the reaction center. Okay, then why is the reaction center of photosystem to name as P680? As you observe, it absorbs the light of wavelength 600 nanometer. Sorry, 680 nanometer. Okay, now, do you think both the reaction centers have chlorophyll A? So stated there, of course, it is yes. Both have reaction centers have a chlorophyll A. Okay, now Okay, so end of this video, you should know that chloroplast is the organelle containing photosystem where photosynthesis occurs. And photosystem consists of chlorophyll molecules, accessory pigments, proteins, and associated electron acceptors. Chlorophyll A is the primary pigment. Chlorophyll B and carotenoids are the accessory pigments, and there are two types of photosystems which photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Chlorophyll A and the primary electron acceptor together will form the reaction center. So reaction center for both the photosystems. Photosystem 1 absorbs light of wavelength 700 nanometer, while photosystem 2 absorbs light of wavelength 680 nanometer. So here, that's all for subunit of the role of pigments in photosynthesis.